In this episode of Recreating the Crazy Gang, we've got a new club, our tactical setup and plan, and the first competitive game against Stevenage. Welcome everybody, it's me Lygo, and welcome to the FM21 Beta that's dropped yesterday. And the FM21 Beta save I'm going to be doing is going to be with AFC Wimbledon. And this save I will be taking inspiration from a Reddit user called Hurball, who documented his FM20 save titled "I turned Millwall into the most aggressive team in the world" over on Reddit, which I will link down below. And in this save I'm going to present my take on recreating a modern day version of the 80s and 90s Wimbledon Crazy gang. The focus for this is going to be on basic aggressive football. To see more FM21 beta antics and FM21 full release videos, remember to subscribe to the channel and keep your notifications on. And what we're going to do first is just look at the contract signing and the preview that the game gives you when joining a new club. As you can see, the chairman's given us a 2-year deal worth €1,600 a week. And a brief overview here, with Wimbledon, they are a 2-star reputation club. Media prediction 18th in the league, so no huge aspirations this year. Very much a fight against survival. So with that basic aggressive physical football style, we're not expecting to be tearing up the league. It's just a case of survival, and realistically I think I'd be very much happy with a mid-table finish. And then team report here from the chairman based on the staff information. Their initial suggestion is going to be 5-2-3 by the look of that, or 5-3-2, depending on how you want to class this player. Spoiler alert, that pretty much ties in with what I'm going to be doing tactics wise, but we'll get to that shortly. So the club vision, hopefully this ties in with what I'm going to want to be doing. Do not sign players over the age of 31, I'm okay with that, that's favoured, so it's not required. Sign players based in England and from the lower levels, develop using the youth, so all okay with that. Play direct football, that's something that we're going to be looking to achieve. Making the most of set pieces and playing attacking football, so very happy with that. And let's have a look a bit further down at the 5-year plan. Break even in the transfer market. Maximum 2-year contracts for players over the age of 30, work within the wage budget. And then current season, as I said, ties in with my ambitions, finishing mid-table. FA Cup 3rd round, Carabao Cup 2nd round, and growing the club's reputation and working towards being sustainable. I'm very, very happy with that. So if we take a quick look at the tactics that I'm planning on employing for this save. As I mentioned, we're going to go with a 5-3-2 or 3-5-2, however you want to look at this, but they will be wing backs. So my interpretation is a 5-3-2. We're going to go with the goalkeeper, 3 no-nonsense centre backs, do the job, defend the goal, get the ball clear. The wing backs I've left on automatic. They're going to provide our width, and then depending on our mentality for the game, which I'll change from balance depending on how the game's going, they will be more or less free to do their thing in accordance with the mentality of the team. An industrious midfield, we're going to go with 2 ball winners and a box-to-box midfielder, and then up top a target man and a pressing forward. And just a quick look at the team instructions. In possession, we can go with standard attacking width, much more direct, get the ball forward into the back of the net, simple as that. Higher tempo to encourage the players to get the ball forward. Hit early crosses to make use of that target man. Play for set pieces. Then in transition, we're going to regroup, defend as a team, and then counter attack once we've got the ball. And out of possession, just going to keep it simple, standard line of engagement and defensive line. We're going to force the opposition inside into our congested midfield 3 and 3 centre backs. And then tight marking, high or more urgent pressing intensity, and obviously get stuck in, be more physical. And that is that for the tactics. So what I'll do, I'll play through the pre-season, and we will bring you the first game of the season to see how this unfolds. Just one thing I wanted to address quite quickly is to ensure that we get a club culture of a physical style of football. As you can see, I've taken all punishments away from any suspensions, whether that's multiple bookings or a straight red. And the reason behind this, yes, it's a little bit unrealistic, but it's not to discourage the players from getting bookings. I actually want to encourage them to embrace the physical style of play. So if they get a suspension, they get a suspension. We just draft somebody else into the team in their absence. Now, after doing the code of conduct, I was going to move on, try and get to the first game of the season for you, but I had to come back and jump in with this. I know in the FM21 trailers we'd all seen the emotions replace the tone of voice within the statements, and we'd seen the throw water bottle. I had to come back. The team are not happy with what I've put for the code of conduct. They're saying it's a lot more lenient. And I can kick a chair in reaction in an aggressive outburst intended to shock. I'm not going to do that this time, but surely that's something we've got to do in the future. And we arrive at the first game of the season, and it's actually a Carabao Cup first round game against Stevenage. And the team sheet we've got today: Truman, O'Neill, Thomas, Nightingale, Shane McLaughlin, Steve Seddon make up the back five, Oxanen, Callum Riley, Alex Woodard in the midfield, with Joe Pigott and Ryan Longman rounding out the front two, making the 11. And what we're going to say, I think we're going to go with the assistant recommendation: show me what you can do. It's motivated Nightingale and Longman. And let's get the first game underway. And I'm not too worried about the cup games. It would be a bonus if we can get anywhere in the cups. I really want to focus on the league. And let me know down in the comments what you think of this TV style broadcast. I wanted to go with a TV style one. And hopefully, from what I understand, there's some new angles in the game, so it should mix it up and really emphasise the TV broadcast. But Longman with the first opportunity, good effort, his first shot on target. And we come back down the left hand side with Seddon, gives it to Longman, but Stevenage managed to clear only as far as Riley on the edge of the area. Woodyard seeks out McLaughlin, can he get it into the middle? Goes back to Oxanen. And Stevenage get the ball clear, but as you can see, that back three, no nonsense. Stick there, get rid of the ball, protect the defence at all time, and that's what I'm looking for them to do. But Pigott's in, and that is appalling. As you can see at the bottom, an absolute sitter. Should have done better, should have tested the keeper, but he's just passed it into his arms. And first thing I noticed, there's a lot more information now on the match screen. Can be a little bit overwhelming, but I think it's something you'll get used to. But this new UI for the match, definite improvement. And Pigott's there, he's hit the bar and Longman's tapped it in. And it's a goal on his debut for Ryan Longman, who's, I believe he's on loan with us this year, but as you can see, McLaughlin breaking down the right, it's 3 on 2. We've got two players into the middle. McLaughlin manages to get it in, there's target man Pigott, and it comes back to Longman, he's left with an easy tap in. And as I was saying, there's a lot of information here which can be a bit overwhelming, but I think it's something you'll get used to. I'll definitely get used to, but I really dig this new layout that they've come up with. So kudos on that. And as you can see, expected goals now in the game, and right on target with that. We're just over 1. Stevenage barely getting off the ground today. And I think outstretched arms, pleased with how it's going, keep it up. Because it's not been too much in the way of highlights, but they've all been ours. So very happy with that. And we'll do our usual, make a substitution around the 60-minute mark. And just bring the tactics screen out. And what are we going to do? I think the first substitution will move Woodard into the box-to-box role. Give Riley a breather. Bring Charlie Gilmore on, our new signing. He's come in on a free transfer. And I think the other one, Steve Seddon, is starting to tire and he's on a yellow card. So we'll just make that substitution at left back as well. Hopefully we can get another goal, see this game out, through to the next round of the cup. Everyone's happy. Woodyard to Gilmore. McLaughlin again coming down this right hand side. He's been involved a lot today. He's got into a crossing position. Can he get the ball into the middle? Cuts it back to Piggott. It's hit Longman and Stevenage clear it out for a throw in. And we are looking dangerous going forward, so that's very positive. And we've even got a striker, I can't remember which one it is, currently injured and making his way back from injury. One of the better strikers, so that's promising as well, that we've got strength in depth up top. And I think the final substitution will make Ross Crowe will come on for the goal scorer Longman. Final substitution, give him a run out for the last 10-15 minutes. Crossing there to Nightingale, and it's hit the bar and just gone over. And if we can keep making more of them set pieces, that's going to keep the board happy, keep me happy. But Stevenage here, last 5 minutes, coming forward. We've managed to clear it. Woodyard lumps it forward. Our target man Piggott's not going to be chasing that. He trots gently forward. Headed away by O'Neill. Piggott does pick that one up though. And again, McLaughlin involved on this right hand side. Nice little triangles there. It's found its way out to McLaughlin again. Can he get it into the middle towards Piggott? He can. Piggott's there. Oh, it's cleared off the line. And Oxenham's picked the ball up. Again, it's found its way out to McLaughlin on strike. Beats his defender, crossed into the middle. Ross Crowe, and it's good save by the keeper. And I don't know what McLaughlin's doing that time. He's throwing it straight to the Stevenage centre-back. Guinness Walker here, first look at him on the left. Ball forward to Ross Crowe, well held up. Switches it to McLaughlin. And if anything to get from this game, McLaughlin could be a key player going forward this right hand side. Everything's coming down him today. And he gets his cross in, it's overhit everyone, but Ross Crowe manages to keep it in. Crosses it back towards Piggott, collects, sets it to McLaughlin, it's just wide of that far post. I've got a few minutes left on the clock. 5 minutes left of injury time, and it has all been us, but it's still that narrow, slender 1-0 lead. But we do manage to hang on. There's the final whistle. Very happy with that. And as you can see there, good game all round for most players, except for the substitutes, Ross Crowe and Guinness Walker. Everyone else finishing the game with over a 7 there. And gonna go with I think outstretched arms. Good win, boys. Well done. That seems to have inspired and motivated everyone. And now that we've got the first game completed, I think what I'll do is play down towards the Doncaster game. That'll give us a good chunk of the season, find out how things are going. And thank you for watching. For more FM21 Beta and full release content, subscribe to be notified for new videos. And we'll see you next time.